a Wednesday morning. Gene, we've made it halfway through.
We're at that beginning of a hump day, huh?
I guess if you want to call it that. Hump day for some people, just a regular old Wednesday for the rest of us.
Yeah, that's true.
You have anything planned for the rest of the week?
To make it through the rest of the week.
That's a good plan.
I think that's about as good a plan as anybody can have.
You make that plan successful. You got it made.
You got it made in the shade. Yeah.
There you go. Anything good for the weekend?
Good for the weekend. It sounds like our weather is going to make some more changes to the good side. You know.
Anticipated by Tuesday of next week, we should be in the 60s. Yeah. High temperature.
That's hard to believe.
It is, considering the fact that we're going to be pushing 100 again today.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we don't want to get too much in a hurry here. We're still in the hundreds, but we're headed quickly into the 60s.
We're in the fluctuating phase.
Yeah.
Usually we fluctuate before we actually find out what we want to do.
Or it finally takes.
It'll get hot, and it'll be cold, and it'll get hot, and it'll get cold, and then it'll just stay cold.
Yes.
Or hot.
That sounds a good description.
And that's our change of seasons right there.
That's right.
It may last maybe a week.
Yeah, that's why our leaves don't change. It's not enough time.
Our leaves don't fall off the trees. They burn off.
Yeah, burn off or blown off. Or both.
Yeah, that's good. Exactly right. That's our 2 seasons of the year.
Yep.
Anyway, we got some birthdays. We got a lot of... Here's an interesting one, right? Joyce Randolph. Do you remember her?
Wow, no, give me a hint.
She was the wife of the guy on the Honeymooners.
Okay.
The neighbor's wife.
Oh, okay.
Not Jackie Gleason's wife.
She played Alice.
No. She wasn't Alice. She was the other wife of, I can't remember his name.
I can see him in my mind's eye right now.
Yeah,
that's Jackie Gleason, the Honeymooners.
Jackie Gleason and Alice, they were the main characters, and then they had their neighbors. And Joyce was one of the neighbors, Joyce Randolph. She was the wife of one of the neighbors. Wow. Still around. 96 years old today.
All right, Joyce.
Hanging in there. Keyboardist, Manfred Mann. Guess what group he was with?
Yeah.
He's 80 years old today. That'll make you feel old.
Dee-wah diddy do. Huh?
Dum diddy do, yeah. And Blinded by the Light as well. Guitarist Steve Cropper with the Booker T and the MGs. Mm-hmm. He's 79. Mm-hmm. Elvin Bishop. Have you heard of him?
I have.
I think we all have. Elvin Bishop. He's 78 years old today. Judy Scheinlin. Remember her? You know her? You ever watch Judge Judy?
Oh, Judge Judy.
Judge Judy is 78 today. Everett McGill of Twin Peaks. I don't know if you remember that show because I never watched it.
Yeah, I didn't either.
She's 75 today. Trumpeter Lee Laganana of Chicago. He is 74 years old today. Quite prominent in that group. Guitarist Charlotte Caffey of the Go-Go's is 67. Director Catherine Hardwick of Twilight is 65. Guitarist Steve Lukather of Toto is 63. And actor Ken Watanabe, he was in Letters from Iwo Jima and Last Samurai, he's 61. Actor Michael McMillan of True Blood, he's 42. And Kim Kardashian. Who doesn't know Kim Kardashian? Or at least her figure. She is 40 years old today. That's it. That's the big shots. We got the regular people coming up.
Regular coming up.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometown, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to a whole lot of people. Teresa Sanchez, Martha Palacios, Greg Arthur, Sam Flores, Janet Thornburg, Vicky Cheatham, Steffi Ortega, Martha Talaciosi, Adriana Ruiz, Natalie Torres, Daniel Sanchez, Carlos Del Riego, Mary Lou Aguilar, Shannon Zambrano, George Valencia Sr., Bill Loggins, Damian Flores, Denise Early, Humberto Sotelo, Jacob Acuna, Jaden Ramirez, Catriana Cianes, Keith Phillips, Carrie Van Beber, Mary Lou Manning, Patricia Mendeville, and Randy Rutten, as well as the twins, Andrea and Carolyn Crosby, the twins. Happy birthday to everybody. Couple anniversaries today. Juan and Rosie Silva, Manuel and Anna Vasquez. Happy anniversary to you guys from everybody at KXO.
Kxo AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on, and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And it's time for the World in California News headlines, brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist for sales and service. Call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
CBS News special report. Justice Department officials tell the AP the company that makes a powerful painkiller is ready to pay the price for its part in the country's opioid crisis. Correspondent Jim Krasula has late-breaking details.
Purdue Pharma will plead guilty to 3 federal criminal charges as part of an $8 billion settlement with the U.S. Justice Department, according to the Associated Press. The company makes OxyContin, the powerful prescription painkiller that experts say helped fuel the nation's opioid epidemic.
The company is expected to plead guilty to conspiracy to defraud the United States and violating anti-kickback laws by paying doctors to prescribe its painkiller through a speaking program. The deal does not release any of the company's executives or owners, members of the wealthy Sackler family, from criminal liability. Justice Department officials are expected to release details at a news conference in half an hour. CBS News Special Report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
No matter how hot it is outside, you can count on a reliable, energy-efficient York air conditioner to keep you cool and comfortable inside. And you can also count on it being protected by one of the strongest warranties in the industry. It's just another way we install confidence. To learn more, call Locke Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501. You can also save up to 50% in energy costs. Call Locke today, 353-4501. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license 696216.
California headline news. Power shutoffs still possible in Northern California late today and tomorrow, with high winds remaining in the forecast. Officials with PG&E now indicating Napa County is likely to be the hardest hit.
Our meteorologists right now are forecasting high winds and gusts combined with very dry humidity levels.
Marsha Kishi with PG&E. Red flag warning in effect until Friday morning. Mountain View-based Google calling a Justice Department lawsuit against the company deeply flawed. The suit claiming the company's dominance of the internet search market makes it a monopoly.
Their point here is that it's monopolistic. Now, if you think about it, there aren't really that many other options that come to mind. If you wanted to go out right now and search for something on your phone or your computer, you probably would Google it.
Correspondent Rebecca Jarvis. Smaller parks can reopen, but new health department guidelines are keeping big parks like Disneyland and Universal Studios closed for the foreseeable future until LA and Orange County move into the low-risk yellow tier. Jeff Scott, California News.
And Word California News headlines brought to you this morning by Locke Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Locke Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
Your friend asks for one of your fries.
Just one, I promise.
So you say, sure, have a fry, but they take at least 7 fries.
Thank you.
Because it's never really just one fry, is it? Meal. There's a meal for every moment on the McDonald's $1, $2, $3 menu. Get all your favorite items like the McDouble, small fries, 4-piece chicken McNuggets, McChicken, and $1 any size soft drink for just a few bucks.
Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any offer or combo meal.
And it's time for page one of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with two locations in the Valley, in Brawley at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and in El Centro on Imperial Avenue right next to Food for Less. With page one of the local news, here's Gene Brister.
Yesterday, Deborah Porter, Imperial County Register of Voters, announced intentions to retire effective November the 3rd. Ms. Porter began her career with Imperial County in 1997 and has served as the Register of Voters since 2014. Regarding her intentions to retire, Ms. Porter said, "I am at a place in life where the board is one that will benefit me personally, and I feel it is time that I enjoy the next stage of my life. I am proud of the role I have played over the years in the election process for Imperial County and the valuable experiences and friendships that this position has offered me." The Register of Voters is appointed by the county executive officer to plan, organize, and oversee all operations and activities of the department, including the registration of voters and conducting all primary, general, and special elections in the county. Chairman of the board, District 2 Supervisor Luis Blancarte, said, "We thank Ms. Porter for her dedication serving the people and the difficult job of overseeing election activity in Imperial County. Looking ahead, it is our priority to ensure resources are secured to ensure continuity of the upcoming election. A special team made up of staff from the Executive Office, County Council, and Human Resources will work closely with the Register of Voters election staff to assist the departments with canvassing and certifying the November general election results." Metrics remain steady. George Gale has the story.
The COVID-19 update, Tuesday update, was released by the County Public Health Department. According to the update, new cases per day per 100,000 population remain steady at 16.92. Positivity rate is down slightly at 10.51% as compared to the 10.64% reported Monday. There have been 74,743 tested for the virus, 12,534 have tested positive, 11,892 have recovered. Death toll as a result of COVID-19 in Imperial County remains at 335. The current active cases of COVID-19 has increased to 307 on Tuesday, according to Tuesday's report, as compared to 286 cases reported in the Monday update. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
KXO News Time, 7:45.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers for your service needs. Whether it's a lube job, oil and filter change, brake job, battery or wheel balance and alignment, Quick Lane can handle it. And Quick Lane services all makes and all models. Oh, and by the way, you never need an appointment. Tires, all the best brands at the best price. Guaranteed.
Also noting there.
See your Quick Lane service advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue in El Centro, right next to Food for Less.
In other local news, border restriction agreement. It is between the U.S., Mexico, and Canada. It has been extended to November the 21st. Under the agreement, non-essential travelers are prohibited from crossing the border between the three countries. Borders are open to essential travelers only. The purpose is to try and curb the spread of the coronavirus and reduce the impact of the pandemic. The Department of Homeland Security says they are working closely with Mexico and Canada to identify safe criteria to erase the restrictions in the future and support the border communities. The current agreement to restrict non-essential travel was first implemented on March 18th and has been extended each month since then. Several small earthquakes, they've been recorded since early Monday. They are all centered 13 miles southwest of Ocotillo Wells. The majority have been microquakes, magnitude below 3. The largest of the small earthquakes was recorded at 3.30 Tuesday morning. The U.S. Geological Survey says a magnitude 3.4 earthquake struck the area. No damage or injury has been reported. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news has been a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less and in Brawley on Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
To some, a baby's babbling doesn't mean much, but it does, especially if there's no babbling at all. Little to no babbling by 12 months or later is just one of the possible signs of autism in children. Learn more at autismspeaks.org. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
And it's page 2 of the local news, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your life and health insurance needs or retirement planning. With page 2 of the local news, here again is Gene.
Previously deported sex offender is arrested. George Gale filed this story.
It happened recently. Border Patrol agents observed a man enter the United States illegally. They took the man into custody about 20 miles west of the downtown Kxo port of entry. A records check during processing revealed the man was a 26-year-old Mexican national. He had been convicted last year of having sex with an unconscious person under the age of 18 in San Diego. Man had been sentenced to 180 days in jail and 3 years probation before being deported back to Mexico. 26-year-old was placed in federal custody to await prosecution. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
Cocaine is seized at the checkpoint. A black Mustang drove up to the Highway 86 checkpoint recently. Border Patrol Canine Detection Team alerted to the vehicle, prompting agents to send the Mustang to the secondary inspection area. During the search, agents found a package in the engine compartment of the vehicle. The package tested positive for cocaine. The package weighed around 7 pounds, and the cocaine was valued at around $74,000. The driver of the Mustang, a 37-year-old legal permanent resident from Mexico, the vehicle and the cocaine all turned over to the Drug Enforcement Administration. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
David H. West Insurance has been helping residents in Imperial Valley for many years with their insurance needs. David, Jose, and staff are trained professionals who can help you make the right decision with your insurance coverage, from health, Medicare, and most importantly, a life insurance plan. How much life insurance do you need and what's your monthly cost? We'll call David H. West Insurance today to make an appointment and get a free quote on a life insurance plan that's right for you and your family at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411.
George here with the weather update.
The high temperature yesterday, 100 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 64. National Weather Service says high temperatures will remain in the mid-90s through Thursday. A cooling trend takes place Friday through Tuesday as a low-pressure system moves southward through the western states. By Tuesday, highs are anticipated to be in the 60s at many lower desert locations. System may also bring a chance of rain. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 97. Winds will be calm. Tonight, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 66. Mostly sunny skies on Thursday. Highs right near 93. Winds will be calm throughout the day on Thursday. And right now, we are looking at 64 degrees at the county airport, 56% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality still good in Niland, still moderate everywhere else. Page 2 of the local news and the weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
More power than Corolla? Honda has it. Better MPG than Impreza? Honda has it. Latest tech to keep you connected? Honda has that too. And now for a limited time, Honda has the best savings. Hurry, don't miss your chance to get into a new Civic and save thousands. You want it? Honda has it. See your Southwest Desert Honda dealer today. See HondaCars.com for complete competitive comparison details.
And in sports, the 116th World Series got underway yesterday. Clayton Kershaw pitched just fine, thank you. The Dodgers beat the Tampa Bay Rays in Game 1, 8-3. Today it'll be game 2. The Dodgers will have their rookie right-hander on the mound, Tony Gonsolin, and at the World Series game 2. Tampa Bay will pitch lefty Blake Snell. He's faced 11 batters and threw 41 pitches in Game 7 of the championship series. Game 2 is today. They'll take the day off tomorrow, and then it'll be Game 3 on Friday into the weekend. And the NFL on the KXO, it is Thursday night football tomorrow night on KXO AM 1230, Giants at the Eagles. You'll hear that one right here. On Sunday, it's going to be the Raiders at Tampa Bay on FM 107.5. That's the Sunday night game. Monday night football, Chicago Bears at the Los Angeles Rams. You'll hear that one on KXO AM 1230.
High school football returns to KXO. We will have classic high school football games every Friday night on AM 1230 and on the KXO YouTube channel. Our broadcast features some of the very best games from the KXO archives. Classic high school football.
Let's play some football!
Is brought to you by Ubaldo Bermudez, your local Allstate agent. You're in good hands. Baja Farms in Holtville, supporting our communities. The UPS store on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
And this Friday, it'll be the Bulldogs against the Spartans in a game originally played in 2016. In golf, Tiger Woods has scheduled a warm-up. He'll be playing the Houston Open before going to the Masters. It'll be his warm-up going into the Masters. He's defending his Zozo Championship title at Houston, and then they'll go to the Masters in 3 weeks. Pain-free, Roger Federer, he has targeted the Australian Open as his return tournament in tennis. He says everything is good. He's all better from his injury. Novak Djokovic has pulled out of the Paris Masters, says there's no points to win, so what's the point? In NASCAR, Kyle Larson has been cleared to return to NASCAR Cup racing in 2021. Now all he needs is a ride. He made a racial slur while playing a video game earlier this year, and they suspended him. Eric Jones has been appointed to drive the iconic number 43 for Richard Petty Motorsports in 2021. And Chase Briscoe, he will be driving Tony Stewart's number 14, replacing Clint Boyer, who is retiring at the end of the season, and leaving the number 14 car being taken over by Chase Briscoe. Miami Dolphins coach Brian Flores says starting Tua Tagovailoa is what's best for the team, and that's his reason for putting in Tua as the starting quarterback. Pretty good chance a Washington football team will remain Washington football team in 2021. There's no name change in sight, according to the team president. And manager Vasily Lomachenko, his manager says that he battled shoulder pain in his lead up to the Teofimo Lopez fight. He has undergone surgery and apparently recuperating just fine. Thank you. University of Michigan, a stay-in-place order won't impact the Wolverines' athletics. They'll go ahead and play whatever they got to play. That's it. That's a look at sports.
Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs. From business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
And it's time for the financial news and weather, brought to you by Imperial Valley's Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, they do. Stock benchmarks opened mostly lower today as investors monitored a long-running fiscal stimulus talks in Washington and sifted through a stack of corporate earnings reports, including disappointing results from the pandemic. Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 40 points this morning to 28,269, a loss of 0.1%. S&P 500 was essentially flat at 3,444. NASDAQ Composite was up 28 points, or 0.3%, at 11,550. Dow on Tuesday rose 113.37 points, or 0.4%, to finish at 28,308.79 after rising as high as 28,575.03 earlier. S&P 500 added 16.20 points to end at 3443.12. A gain of 0.5%, while NASDAQ Composite advanced 37.61 points, or 0.3%, to 11,516.49. That's a look at your financial news. We got your weather coming up.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection. Water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 53 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. That's 352-6789 or 344-2533 in the North End. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
The high temperature yesterday, 100 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 64. Sunny skies expected today. Highs right near 97. Winds will be calm. Mostly clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 66. South to southwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. Mostly sunny on Thursday. Highs right near 93. Winds will be calm throughout the day on Thursday. And right now we're looking at 64 degrees, 56% the relative humidity. Your financial news and weather brought to you this morning by Roto-Rooter in El Centro and Brawley. When drains don't work, they do.
Turn to Kxo for the very best election night coverage in the Imperial Valley. With the CBS Radio Network, California News Network, and the award-winning Kxo News team, we will bring you the latest election night updates on AM 1230, FM 107.5, and on the Kxo website. KXO's election night coverage is brought to you by
R&K Air Conditioning and Hacienda Snack Bar.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
On the hour.
Weeks of talks, there's word of a settlement that stems from the nation's opioid crisis. CBS's Jim Crisula.
The Justice Department has told the Associated Press OxyContin maker Purdue Pharma will plead guilty to 3 federal criminal charges as part of an $8 billion settlement in legal action over the nation's opioid crisis. The deal does not release any of the company's executives or owners from liability, with a criminal investigation ongoing. The opioid addiction and overdose crisis has been linked to nearly 500,000 deaths in the U.S. since 2000.
White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows indicates this morning there has been progress on a new round of economic stimulus.
Secretary Mnuchin and the president have actually moved more towards Nancy Pelosi in a spirit of trying to provide real relief for the American people. I haven't seen the commensurate move by Speaker Pelosi coming the other way.
On Twitter, former President Obama put up a video supporting Joe Biden just ahead of his first in-person rally for the Democratic nominee in Philadelphia.
We can come out of this moment stronger than before. Voting doesn't accomplish that on its own, but we can't accomplish that without voting.
CBS's Graham Cates has the latest on threatening emails sent to some voters in several Florida counties, warning people to vote for Donald Trump or else.
CBS News determined the emails originated from an IP address linked to servers located in Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, and Estonia. But experts say it's not clear who is behind the stunt. Enrique Tarrio, a Proud Boy leader, said Tuesday that the group wasn't involved.
In Iowa, a state Mr. Trump won in 2016, senior voters in a just-released Monmouth poll favored Joe Biden to handle the pandemic by a 54 to 31% margin. Nowhere is the virus more acute in this country than in the upper Midwest right now. CBS's David Begnaud says case numbers and hospitalizations are rising.
North Dakota is now leading the nation in cases per capita. The surge has led to its first mask mandate in 2 cities, Fargo and Minot, although the mandate carries no penalty for noncompliance. South Dakota's cases are also among the fastest growing in the country, with almost 35,000 confirmed positive.
Well, CBS's Elaine Cobb tells us there's a new first from the leader of the Catholic Church.
Pope Francis backs civil union laws saying gay couples have a right to be legally covered. In a new documentary out today, the Pope also says homosexuals have a right to be in the church family.
Wall Street, the Dow is up 24 points. This is CBS News.
Capital One is right in the palm of your hand, so you can check your balance, deposit checks, pay bills, and transfer money from your phone with a top-rated app. Get started online anytime. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A., member FDIC.
Let the gifting start with Kohl's lowest prices of the season. Prices so low, no coupons needed. Get Sonoma tops for her, only $7.99. Shoes for the family are $29.99 and under. And save on Toastmaster small appliances, just $9.99. Plus, get a little more for your wallet with Kohl's Cash. Plus, fast and free store pickup. It's the lowest prices of the season, Wednesday through Sunday at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Select styles, see store or Kohl's.com for details.
This is time that matters, a window of time to help protect the ones you love. Your preteen benefits from staying up to date with their well visits. This is your window of protection. Schedule their well visit now. Brought to you by Merck.
Hi, I'm Bruce Fabrizio, inventor of Simple Green, the iconic cleaning formula known around the globe. Try a Simple Green product today, and if you're not 100% satisfied, I'll refund your money. Visit us at simplegreen.com.
Simple Green.
A music awards show set for tonight has a pandemic plan.
All of the performances at the Billboard Latin Music Awards will be live from the BB&T Center in Sunrise, Florida. There will be 5 different stages so they can be sanitized between acts. Among them, Black Eyed Peas, Pitbull, Daddy Yankee, and Luis Fonsi. There won't be an audience. There will be a red carpet event. Bad Bunny and Ozuna lead the nominations with 14 apiece. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
The LA Dodgers took Game 1 of baseball's World Series 8-3 over the Tampa Bay Rays. Game 2 is tonight in Arlington, Texas. Because of pandemic rules, just 11,000 people were allowed in to witness the opener. Smallest attendance for a fall classic game in 111 years. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Balance of Nature's fruits and vegetables in a capsule, changing the world one life at a time.
When I first switched over, because I stopped taking the other supplements I was taking and switched over all the way to Balance of Nature, I really noticed a huge difference. It was amazing. Like better sleep, better attention, better energy. It was just really, really great.
Balance of Nature is now offering 35% off on any new preferred order. Go to balanceofnature.com today and use discount code FRUITS.
Ready to create your own income with your own home-based business where there's no such thing as getting laid off? If a billionaire entrepreneur spent 5 years and $20 million searching for the next big trend, wouldn't you want to know what he found? If you're serious about making money from home without having to leave home, then write this down. www.goherenext.com. You decide your income. Get the facts now. Goherenext.com.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with George Gale.
George Entertainment.